or I can get in on the both, which is bloody annoying. See if I can find out what the heck's going on with this. Going on. I was hoping to get on with Vaping tonight, but it's not going to. We're back on here on my own, so I'm going to do some missions. I am going to open this up, and I can find some, you know, some responsible, mature farmers. I want to basically do the same kind of deal as Farmer which we're kind of older people. We're not young kids. Anybody wants to join, I will set up a multiplayer and we can do similar sort of things to Farmer I don't want to. I mean, I'm not trying to replicate his channel, but yeah, I like what he's got going on, and I've wanted to do this for a long time. But so I'm opening it up to you guys. If anybody wants to join, anyone who wants to play, you know, let me know, and I will set up for the next time I do this. I will set up a multiplayer. Anyway, let's go have a look. See what fields we can work for now and earn some money and reduce some prices. Okay, so we know that one's never. That was only a grass field. I must remember the first one's always a grass field. And let's go to the next one, which would be 17. No. 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 See, they're giving me all this 75 minutes, but it's going to take me 10 minutes to hook the thing up. Yeah. Because this is going to be a pain. I guess it's 111 minutes is kind of the best deal I'm going to get, I think. In 75 minutes, but it's hooking it up together. Yeah, I think it's 277 minutes now. 74 minutes. Yeah! Yeah, why not? We can use that one. And the missions on this farm, they really need to sort them out. The places they drop you for missions are horrible. In fact, one field I was trying, I couldn't even get to it because I was harvesting it and the combine was sat on a fence, and no matter what I did, I could not get this damn combine off the fence. There are still some issues with it. Not huge issues with this, but there are some issues still with this map, a little bit. That's one of the issues. One or two of the missions are really hard to sort out. And hey Tristan, how's it going, bud? Getting any closer yet? Or are you still trying to figure stuff out? Anyhow, yeah. So one of the things is the missions. Some of the missions on this map are impossible to do. Good to hear it. I'm glad you. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing fine. Okay. And like I say, the other thing, I brought this up with with family last night on the chat on here on the PlayStation, and I mentioned that if you, I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty good, bud. Got the weekend off, so I can't be doing too bad. And then I'm got a 2 more weeks at work, and then I get my vacation. So yeah, so I'm doing pretty good right now. But yeah, one of the other things one of the other issues on this map is if you use the train, if you load it onto the train from the field, if you don't want to sell it at the sale point on that particular line, you cannot take your crops off that train and put them into storage anyway. They've got to stay on that train. That. Did you hear the what? Senator John McCain? He just died too? Really? No, I didn't hear that. Okay. I don't know what to say. I mean, you know, I wish his family and everything the best, and I hope they're, you know, we're sorry for their loss. I wasn't a McCain fan. In any way, shape or form, I wasn't a McCain fan. So, you know, yeah, any death is very sad, but politically, yeah. I'm not a fan. Yeah, but as a human being, yeah, fair enough. You know, I'm sorry for him and his family's lost. He had a pretty good inning though, and you know he was up there. So I was, you know, I mean, I don't want to be morbid. I don't want to sound bad, and I don't mean this in a bad way. But you know, when I saw him, and I thought, I wonder how long this poor old guy's gonna go for. He did well for his age. Oh wow. Oh man, I'm sorry, bud. Yeah, I've had a couple of losses to lung cancer. My mother passed away, what, 5 years, 6 years ago? I think about 6 years ago now. Yeah, and she was riddled with it. Luckily, in a way, she went quick, and she didn't even know till like 2 days beforehand. Basically, she was not feeling one day, she was feeling well one day. She went to the doctor. He sent her straight up to the hospital to get tests done because he was concerned about something. I think he kind of had a inkling of what it might be, and she went up there and they admitted her straight into the hospital. And basically the next day they came back with results, told her that she had cancer, and literally the next day she died. It was weird. You know, she just went to the hospital and within 2 days she was gone. Yeah, and she was riddled with it. She was absolutely riddled with it. But when you smoke 40 cigarettes a day for, I don't know, 40, 50 years, 60 years, whatever, I don't know how old when she was started, but it was pretty young in those days because there was no real restriction in England about smoking at the time when she started. But yeah, well, it, you know, it happens, buddy. I mean, she was 72 when she went, so yeah, she did pretty well considering she smoked that long, you know. Yeah, it was the cancer that got her, and you know, she was, I mean, I don't know if anybody believes in psychics and mediums and stuff, but she went to a medium or whatever it was, and this medium said that she would live to 100. Well, she might have done if she hadn't have smoked, but you know, she liked the cigarettes too much, and I don't know. I don't know if I mean I quit now. I quit a few years ago now, but yeah, and I vape, and I honestly don't know if I'd have been able to get her into vaping instead, and might have prolonged it a little bit, but I think that the cancer was so far in that it wouldn't have made a lot of difference if she'd have switched to vaping or not, to be honest, by the time vaping became a thing. So, you know, yeah, true, yes. Yeah, there is. What the? Why did it stop? I switched it. I hate this thing. You hit the wrong button on these dang PlayStation controllers and it stops. Ah. Okay. I lifted it. Yeah, so, you know, she did okay. She had a pretty good life. And we'd all moved on, and yeah, my dad had gone literally years before her. His wasn't cancer related though. He gave up smoking 30 years before he died. But his was due to weight, which is something else I'm battling with. I'm not exactly a skinny guy. I mean, I'm trying not to gain so much I end up being like my dad, but yeah. In other news, sound like drama alert. In other news, I got my permit. Yeah, permit, driving permit. Are we talking driving? Or I'm not sure if you mentioned this, but if you did, I don't remember. I'm guessing we're talking driving permit. Yeah, I thought so. Good guess. I figured it was. Wow, right. So yeah, so now we can't go on the roads now. Anybody who watches this later, okay? Tristan has now got his driving permit. Don't go on the roads. It's dangerous now. I'm just kidding, but just giving you shit. No, good, yeah, that's nice. That is really nice. What the hell? What the hell? You see, keep stopping and doing all kinds of weird shit. You touch one button on this thing and you put it down for a second while you're going straight-ish, and it switches off. I'm trying. No, don't, no, don't do that. No, it really screws you with your insurance. That you crash and they go, ooh, more money, bastards. Yeah. Yes. Mind you, there are at least one insurance company now that doesn't charge you for after your first accident. They probably hike your rates up twice as much if you have a second one. They won't raise it after your first, which is nice as long as you don't plan to have more than one accident. And I'm not sure, no, they don't even mention in their commercial how long it is before you have another accident, before they do hike it up. Or maybe it's just a one-time thing, which I'm going like, well, is it worth it for a one-time deal? I mean, it might be, but then again, it might not. You're planning on... Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're going to be paying a lot of money. You pay a hell of a lot of money. Imagine if somebody actually did that, plan on having 5 crashes. Oh, good God. What a loony. You'd take him to the hospital and have their head checked, wouldn't you? I'm sorry, you're coming with me. Why? You had 5 crashes by accident. Okay. Time to have your head checked. Who does that? Oh man. I must admit, I've had a couple of little bangs, nothing major. Meant 50! Oh, alright then. Do you know what? I don't think any insurance company would touch you. I don't think you'd be able to drive. I don't think you could afford to. 50 crashes, yeah. You'd only be paying out maybe a couple of grand a month. Jesus. Or maybe more, actually 50, I don't know, maybe more than a couple of grand. 10 grand? 10 grand a month, maybe? I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't know what it would be hiked up to if you had 50 bloody crashes. Yes. So, that will be mad. The problem is, you better not make them big crashes, because if you make little crashes, right, you can use the car again for another crash later. You might even get 3 crashes out of it before you have to get switched to a different car. Oh Jesus. Alright then, yeah, and have you got a car, or are you borrowing somebody's right now for this permit? I'm destroying 50. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. That's going to be really expensive. Really expensive. Crazy, super expensive. So go on then, have you got a car yet? Have you actually got one, or are you borrowing? Is this like your family's car? Or are you borrowing a friend's car? Are you stealing somebody's car? What car? What car are you going to be driving, or are you driving? Driving with your dad, okay then, yeah. Alrighty. Yes. Yeah, that's how I first started. A long time. It's been a long time. I mean, you know, I started driving at 17 back in England, and I've been here now, bloody hell, 18 years nearly, and I started driving within my first year of being here in the States, so it's been a long time. No, you can't drive without you can drive without an adult, you just can't drive without a legal licensed driver. As long as the person's a legal licensed driver, I think you have to, here in Iowa, I believe it's the same with Minnesota, you have to have a license for like 2 years or something before you can legally drive with a student driver. I don't remember. Okay, alright. Okay, Tristan, have a good night, buddy. We'll catch you later. Yeah, I'm hoping to sort this out, so yeah, we can get back on again. Alright, bud. Have a good night. Alrighty. Sure. Like I was saying, where was I saying? Oh yes, the train on this. We desperately need an elevator for the trains, so we can transfer from one train to another and transfer into trucks for sales point on land, and then we can use the trains around the map to load our grains or whatever into. Right now, if you load it into a train, you can't get it out to sell it at a different point. you've got to sell it at the sales point on the track. And I think have I got like, yeah, I think I've got time to do this because I'm halfway through and I've still got nearly an hour. I think if you look at the trains, Maplefield Mill is a railroad one. That's the only, you see, that's the problem. That's the only railroad one. So how the heck do you get it off there? It's confusing. Because yeah, Maplefield Mill is up here. And that's the only. There's two trains. This is the thing. Oh. Hang on. What's that? Okay, whatever that is. That's I wonder if you can unload there. I'm going to go have a look at that when I've done this map, done this field. That is interesting. I've just discovered, well, maybe I've just discovered something. It says it's train acceptable, but there's no prices, there's not a point for it. Perhaps that is an elevator. Perhaps it does have an elevator on it, I just never realised. Up in that top left hand corner. Where are we on the map right now? We are there, down at the bottom left. Got a bit of a way to travel. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna have to have a look over there. Because there's not even a sales thing on the list for it, so I'm wondering if that is some kind of grain elevator we can use. Hopefully. Yeah, I will go have a look at that. I really will. Because if there's an elevator on there and I didn't realise it, I'm going to have to contact Min and tell him there's an elevator on there. Do you know what? I had that fly earlier bugging me, and it's still here bugging me. It's a little bugger. Ooh, kill it. Oh well. Just see if I can get some. If it keeps bugging me, if I don't get it, I'm going to have to see if I can get some fly spray or something. Mind you, what, one bloody fly? It'll last me a while. I do actually only have one fly in here. Go away! Annoying little. Yeah. So, we're still reducing field prices because they are expensive, but then again they are huge fields, so is it any wonder they're expensive? And I still take those money boxes out. Never mind. Perhaps I'll keep them in as the fields are kind of expensive. It's a bit like Welker's Farm tomorrow. Welker's Farm, I am probably going to be doing a live stream from Welker's Farm, hopefully earlier than it was today on here. So yeah, I mean today's stream I didn't get to go until like just after 9 o'clock, or 9 this morning. So tomorrow Welker's Farm, and maybe a little earlier. I would like to ideally get on here between 7 and 8. Sometime between 7 and 8 I would like to start. That's what time I planned yesterday, but it all fell through. So, as long as I don't have a child trying to keep me awake all night like she was last night, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'll give you something, I'll make you sleep. No, I'm just joking now. No, she just could not sleep last night. I don't know why. And she's got to get back into the habit really, really fast, because Tuesday she goes back to school. So, yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to get into a habit really super fast. And get an early night Monday night. So I'm up to get her up for school, because she won't wake up on her own. You can set her alarm and she'll go an hour and a half, 2 hours later. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired apparently. An hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours later, and she'll say, I didn't hear my alarm go off. Okay, well, you better hurry up, because the bus is going to be here soon. Yeah, that racist. I'm sorry. Any Germans ever watch this, I apologise. Why a German will watch my stream, I don't know, but you never know. Weirder things have happened. Oh, come on. The only problem with these, say, as soon as you start turning with a sewing machine, drill, God, I'm still calling it, why do they start to call it a damn drill? Anyway. Yeah, these things just don't turn with equipment on the back. Yeah. Apparently I am tired. I don't know. Yeah. I'm okay. I don't feel tired. I'm yawning like a crazy person. Okay. So, oops, and then you go a little bit over, and they turn like crazy when you don't want to. Nice looking tractor, but yeah, they're the pain with those crawl tracks on them, caterpillar tracks, whatever you want to call them. I suppose it's called a caterpillar, because caterpillar is apart from it being an insect, it's a brand name, so they're not, I guess they're not really caterpillar tracks. You know, these are, there's no brand name on them. Oh, see what I mean? Try and pull it in a little bit and it goes for miles. See, I'm going to try and pull it in again. Oh. You see, if this wasn't a mission, I would have to be going back and recovering those bits. Of course, I don't have too much of an OCD, but when it comes to this game, I kind of do a little bit. In this game, I kind of have a little bit of an OCD. I like to get 100% of my field covered. Okay. Come on, turn. Turn, turn. Turn, 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 turn. No, never mind. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Well, at least there's no clumps of islands on this particular field. There's lots and lots of them. There's at least 2 or 3 fields in this map that have got big clumps of islands with trees on them. And I'm wondering if I buy one next time I harvest it, if I can chop all those trees down and maybe plough out the land and just get that little bit of extra space in the centre for my crops. It also makes working the field a little easier, because then you're not having to go around the silly little island. I did a similar thing over in Oregon. The field right behind the main farm that you first come in on, there was a strip that sticks out right down the field, and it's got trees on it, and I took the trees out and I ploughed that strip out, so it was all, you know, it's at a larger area and you can just go straight across without having to work around that little strip. I mean, I know everyone says, well, square fields are boring. Well, sometimes they are, but if you want to work on an unusual shaped field, it's nice to have a square one, so you can get the worker, the NPC, to work that field for you, and they work better on square fields. So you set them going on your square field while you're working on your unusually shaped one. That's my crazy theory behind it. That's what I generally do when I'm playing on my own. But like I say, I'm opening up. I'm still opening it up. I'm going to say this again in case anybody missed it earlier. There's nobody on here right now, but in case anybody did miss it earlier, I'm opening it up, and let me know if anybody wants to play multiplayer. We can do it. I will set up multiplayer sometime, and we can go for it. Also, as Tristan liked to put it earlier, also in the news, and no, this is not drama alert. Also in the news is I am still asking people if there's any other farms you want me to play, you'd like to see me play. Let me know what you'd like me to play, and I will play that farm. If I get more than one person requesting farms, then it will be the maximum, well, it's a maximum amount of people that choose that a particular farm. So if 3 people choose Welker's farm, for example, and I've only got 2 or 1 on other farms, I'll be playing Welker's farm. If everybody chooses a different farm, I guess I will just have to choose one of the farms that have been suggested, which means I'll basically be back to square one, but with a maybe a little more suggestion. Who knows? Come on, straighten. Jesus. I hope it brightens up soon. Alright, so oh, how are we doing? Sometimes I wish that YouTube didn't have the policy of copyright music. I really wish they didn't have that gosh damn stupid policy. Like Twitch doesn't have that policy. You can play music on Twitch that's licensed, and they're not going to do anything. But you know, YouTube, no, you play the licensed music over your game. You know, in fact, you can't on the PlayStation. You can't even do it anymore. You used to be able to. At one point, I had unlicensed music, sort of free, royalty-free music on the music player, Spotify, and I used to use that, but that all got updated, and now Spotify doesn't allow you to play any music at all or broadcasting on Twitch. Why? I mean, YouTube, yes, okay, they got some stupid legal bloody, you can't play music on here, otherwise you'll get flagged or banned and whatever, blah blah blah. Oh, get out of here, YouTube, you stupid, you idiots, you morons, you bloody morons, YouTube. You don't pay anymore, and then you put all restrictions on, and it's, oh, here we go. Oh, it keeps doing that every time. I'm on here for about anything from 10 minutes to a half hour, and then it tells me there's insufficient bandwidth to broadcast, and then it goes back and lets me broadcast for however long. So I'm kind of confused. I'm really confused because it tells me there's insufficient bandwidth to broadcast, and then it lets me broadcast again. You tell me what's going on. Oh man, crazy thing it is. I might actually, if I go have a look at that place in the top left hand corner, I might have to get a drink refill, which will take a couple of minutes maybe once I've got this done, which I'm getting close. I am getting close. Look, see how much is left. Look, that's that little sliver of, well, not a little sliver, but a smallish piece of pie up there in the top right hand corner. Look, it's getting tinier and tinier and tinier. It's getting smaller and smaller. It's getting minute. It is. Turn now. I am your farming master. Go, there you go. Okay, we're getting there. Do you know what? It's time for a vape. Same system as this morning. The Geek Vape Aegis with the Aero tank. Hey, Geek Vape. If anybody from Geek Vape ever watches my video, ever, I might put it in a link. I put a Geek Vape up in the thing for the next live stream. Okay. If Geek Vape ever sees this, hey guys, want to sponsor me? Or SMC want to sponsor me, because I've changed my juice. I did switch my juice out because I'm nearly out of that blueberry EGOT and I want to save some. And I went to the strawberry nana EGOT from SMC. It is still a very good all day vape, but it's like my second favourite. The blueberry being my first, and then then the strawberry banana being my second. I'm gonna have to check out SMC's website or something and see what other flavours they have. I presume they've got a website. They must have. Everybody's got a website now that's selling stuff. everybody. If you could think of a product, I'll guarantee they've got a website. Unless they're a very, very tiny little local company, then they might not, you know. Particularly very small restaurants. For some reason, little restaurants don't have websites too much. Occasionally, but hardly ever. Do you know, I don't know what the PG to PG on this is. It comes across as like 80-20 or maybe 70-30, but I think, yeah, by the amount of cloud I'm getting, I think it's more close to 80-20. Because 70-30 generally doesn't give me quite as much cloud as... Sorry, I mean, it is 80-20, not 70-30. 70-30 gives me less cloud than 80-20. So I get quite a bit of cloud off it. That also could be the tank, but I got a sneaking suspicion that it's the juice that's doing it. Some tanks are cloud tanks and they'll do more cloud than others, but a lot of it depends on what juice you're using. Some juices, all juices have the issue of some will do more than others because they're VG to PG or PG to VG ratio. So you know, if you're a smoker, you have no excuses anymore to die early. You have no excuse anymore to get cancer. Because I don't care what the United States government bullshit is trying to say about, not even merely the government, but their medical department. It's trying to say about mods and vaping and it's no more healthy than smoking. It's way more healthier than smoking. You know, I mean, if you don't smoke at all, fantastic. But if you do, vape. You mean there's little pod systems you can get now for people who are trying to give up cigarettes. You know, get a pod system. You know, the nicotine strength in pod systems tends to be stronger because they use what they call nic salts. Now, nic salts are generally stronger nicotine. Very, very much stronger than the vaping I do. The amount of nicotine in my juice is 3 milligram. It usually goes 3, 6, 9, 12 on most of them, but some of them are a little more different. I use the lowest amount. I've come down, when I first tried it, when I first started vaping, I was on 6. And 6 did me for quite a while, and then I wanted to try and reduce it, and I got used to doing 3. I mean, it's an addictive, and it helps me relax, and that's all it does. The rest of the juice is a flavour and oils, and the oils are harmless. Yay! And we finished. So, how much is it going to cost me? Ooh, I guess I can't afford it right now, but yeah. Okay, so I tell you what I'm going to do right now, guys. I am going to take a quick break and go get something to drink, and maybe run to the bathroom so I don't have to go during the rest of the stream, because I'm going to do the stream for a little while longer. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, what I was going to do was going to go up north. Should I walk up there? Or shall we just skip up there? I think we'll skip up there actually. There it is. That's what I was after. Right there. Ah. Thought you could just skip up there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. Actually, yes, I can skip up there. Visit. Because, yeah. According to this, so where's the railway? Here is the railway. Yeah, it doesn't say it's a sales point. It does not say this is a sales point. And it's rail accessible. Well, the railway comes through here, and if there's a drop-off point around here somewhere, well, she's probably under there. Yeah, there's a drop point. So is there a pipe anywhere that's out? Not here, but I don't know, there seems to be, there seems to be a pipe here, but I don't know. I'm really very confused about this. Really very confused about this. Yeah. Suzuka Polska SP ZOO. And no, it's not zoo, it's ZOO. It's an acronym or something. No, there is. It's down at the bottom there. So no, you can. That's it. Oh, good luck. The only thing you can sell there is sugar, or sugar cane and sugar beets. Oh no! So there really is not some kind of grain elevator. So yeah, there's no grain elevator on this map. So guys, if you plan on farming this map, or if you are farming this map, do not, and I repeat, do not load your grain into the trains unless you know that you're selling whatever you've got at that area. I mean, hang on a minute, I just thought, because one of these trains has got here we go, these ones have timber cars on them. I want to check the timber area, see if that's usable. But if they haven't fixed that either, if that's not working, well, hopefully it will be. Hopefully there's a crane, but you never know. So, Yeah, let's go find the timber yard and have a look at that, see if that's actually usable. Wherever they put it. Where is the wood yard? Where's the wood yard? Somebody find me a wood yard. Woodyard. Timber. Woodyard. Where is it? Can't be too far from it. I don't know where it is, but you see there's no, it doesn't say there's a McCain biogas. I mean, wood chips. The garden centre. Okay. Garden centre. Yeah. There's not a wood yard. There's nowhere. We have a train that is capable of carrying wood, lumber, trees, whatever, but there's not an unload point for it. So if you manage to get them on there, which isn't overly difficult, getting them off is going to be a pain in the butt. This train, as of right now, is completely and utterly useless apart from 2 sales points. So if you're going to use it, you better make sure you're going to sell it right away. Otherwise you're going to sit there with a train full of grain and you're not going to be able to do anything with it. You're not going to be able to unload it anywhere or anything, which is mad, absolutely mad. bring this back a bit so it's not over this crossing. I mean, you know, it's one of those weird things. I like the map in its own respect, but it's got a lot of issues. Train issues are big time. There is no point in the train. Oh gee, oh yeah. Actually, what I was doing this. This is what I was doing. I was getting this field down. So I don't know. That's kind of sad. That is really sad, because that's a nice railway. It's a nice railway, but if you can't use it, what's the point in it? I mean, well, you can use it for 2 drop points, and you better make sure that you're going to sell that product if you put it in that train. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just so confused about that. Yeah, here's an issue. Here's an issue. Now then, I'm not going to bother with the weight, but the point is, if I wanted to use that weight, it's over there. And if I try and get over there to get it, the chances are it's going to... Actually, I'm going to try something. I'm going to see if I can get it without it going, come back to the field. See? I can't get it. 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, well, I'm close enough. You might be able to get it. Let's have a look. Now then, I've got to get back to the field damn quick as well. Oh crap! 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. See what I mean? There is some issues. The train has got a big issue. The train's got a very big issue that really needs to get addressed. And then missions have got issues on some of the fields that need to get addressed. Otherwise, the rest... Yeah, otherwise the rest of the map is really nice. Just needs some issues. Just needs some issues resolving. It needs somewhere to unload grains from the train. Somewhere we need to unload grains from the train so we can transfer them, like a grain elevator, somewhere on the map. Right near the farm would be that ideal spot where that big open station is. Would be a fantastic place to put a grain elevator to transfer. And then somewhere we need somewhere for the wood, because I don't know anywhere on this map where they'll take wood. Wood chips at the garden centre, but wood? No, to my knowledge, there is not a lumber yard. So yeah, these are the issues I've discovered with this map. I would love to know if I can get hold of the creator of this map's email and just say, hey, what's going on with this? Is this completed? Because right now the trains are pointless. If you load them onto a train, you can't get your grains off to transfer them to sell them anywhere else. There's no lumber yard we can unload them on. I don't know of a lumber sales point on the map that I don't see, but even if there is and we put it on the train, you know, you got to mess around trying to put it on the train, bringing it around close to the area, and then taking it off to take it there on a truck anyway. You may as well just put it straight on a truck and take it. You know, it's kind of the whole thing. The whole train system is kind of redundant, and the field missions need to be, some of them need to be addressed on where they're dropping the tractors, and the maybe the spawn points for them need to be moved. Which does mean moving the little icons, the little field by icons. Yeah, you have to move those, but that's not a massive deal. No, you know, move them to somewhere where you can get to them. But yeah, that train situation is a big deal. Is a big deal. Like I say, I spoke to Farmer Min about it. I haven't mentioned it to Mr. Sealy P yet, but I may message him and say, hey, Mr. Sealy, do you know that the trains in Sliwno, I'm going to go Sliwno because I don't know how to pronounce it otherwise, in Sliwno are basically redundant. You know, if you really can't use them, if you're going to use them, you better make sure that if you're going to take them to a field. I mean, the fact that we can get to them from fields, I love that we can get to the trains from the fields. We can technically unload straight into the trains. I love that. I really think that is awesome. Who dare? The trains on there. Yeah, no, you can't unload from the fields. You've got to use the grain elevators. The fields have all got fences around them near the trains, which I'm like, no, I don't want fences. Remove the fences. Put the black sheep modding fence removal system on it. Or if you have to, if people who don't want to use the train, they can leave the fences up. Those of us who do want to use the train can remove the fences. Because right now, yeah, that map has that issue that is annoying. It's not very well thought out when they created it. Oh, let's put fences all around this. Makes it look nice. Yeah, it stops you being able to use the train as well. Because you can't just load from your combine straight into that train. You know, you're doing wheat, barley, canola, soybean, whatever. You can't unload it straight from your combine into that train. You've got to put it into a truck and then take it to a grain elevator and sell it, and then the grain elevator can transfer it onto a train, which is better. It's better than what we're doing here right here, but it's still not great. Remove the fences from who dare. Remove the fences, please. The fences are annoying, near the trains at least, near the railway lines. Remove the fences, you know, or make a large area where we can get to the trains between the fences, whatever. They need to do that. But on this map, the trains are, as of right now, redundant. Apart from if you get a great demand at the area on the train, and then you can go load it onto the train. You can take your stuff out of your silo and go put it on there. And I'm still looking for a modder who can mod a fill and unload point, for a silo fill and unload point, so we can put our own silo bins down. That way we can put the silo fill and empty, oh hell, what is it, unload point. I can put that, we can put one of those down, then we can round it, we can put however many silos we want. on the one of the open placeable style areas. So yeah, looking for a modder who can do something like that for us. That will be awesome. I mean, on 19, apparently that's going to be a thing anyway, because you can place a farm, and whether it's they're going to be stock farms or whether you're just going to have to be able to have a piece of ground somewhere that you're going to be able to turn into a farm. I haven't got a clue exactly how that's going to work, but apparently that might be a thing on 19, where you can just maybe you can buy a fill and load point for a silo and put it wherever you want to, and then just put silo bins around it. Who knows? I don't know. Be nice. I ain't got a problem with that. But as of right now, on this map, those trains are pointless. Absolutely pointless. They're a nice way to ride around and have a look at the map, and that's about it. So, you know, I still say they should be addressed and changed. I think there should be a big updated version of this map with, you know, grain elevators. Definitely grain elevators on it. Definitely grain elevators, and possibly a wood buy sales point. I'm not that worried about it, but a lot of people like to do wood. And if you've got a train by and you want to put it on the train, we have a train that has a wood cart on it. It has a wood cart on it, a wood car. So what's the point if there's, well, I know if there's any way to sell wood, and if there is, it's not on the railway system. I'm just so confused about this map. It's like it's been half put together, but a lot of it has been overlooked, and it was being overlooked by the creator, and it's been overlooked by giants. You know, it's a good map. It looks good, but is it a good map to work? It's okay. It could be better because we have options that we can't use. So that is my opinion of this particular map. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this field. I may call it a day on this map for right now, but I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. But I may download, put a Welker farm on, or somewhere else. I might put Sussex back on because I kind of started a cheated version of silage on there. But I'm buying the grass. I know I should be mowing it. Don't start criticizing me. But I can buy grass. I want to buy grass, and you know, why not? Why not buy grass? The option's there. You know, it's probably supposed to be for sheep, which is fair enough. But you know, what if I want to buy a ton of grass and turn it into silage? Oh, and Mr. Sealy P got apparently, if anybody who's seen Mr. Sealy P's video today, his gaming video from Lone Oak, he's been asked to do ask for silage made. Are you ready for that? Made out of barley. Now the problem is silage out of just about nearly all the regular crops, but And I've tried this. They suggest corn because corn has a good return on chaff for silage, and grass because it's grass, it's easy to get hold of, and yeah, you can do that and get quite a bit of chaff out of the grass for silage. Barley, wheat, canola, all those regular grains, you start doing chaff out of those and you don't get that much. You lose most of it. You only get maybe half a field of chaff out of those other ones. Whereas the corn, you'll get the equivalent to a full field of chaff. But yeah, and he's been asked for chaff, which he can do, but I don't know. What is it? You know, just make Mississippi work 5 times harder, and I hope he's going to buy fields that have already got barley in them. But then you're kind of buying the barley when you buy the field. But yeah, you know, because if you get a field and you plant barley and then you turn it into chaff and then you turn it for silage, you turn the barley chaff into silage, your return is going to be less than what you paid for of the barley. And I'm going like, should I tell him? Should I tell him? Because yeah, I think he's going to do it, and I think he's going to discover that the amount he's paid for the seed for the field for chaff for silage, he's going to pay a lot for the seed for not anywhere near as much silage. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should tell him. Maybe I should let him know. Or maybe he's figured it out himself, because he's not stupid. Mr. Fallon is stupid. He's a very bright man, but it might be something that's just he's just not thought about. Because it does say you can make chaff for silage out of all the standard grains. It says that in the tutorial, but you don't get much. This is the issue, and you know, I'm thinking who the person who asked Mr. CDP to do this for them supposedly has not really thought it through to whether Mr. CDP is going to make any money from it, because he's not. He's not going to make any money from it. He's going to, if he's lucky, and the silage is at a pretty good price, he'll break even, or maybe he'll make a little bit, tiny little bit, but he'll either break even, or there's a chance he could even lose money if the silage at the time is not a good price. So maybe I should hit him up about it later and let him know that, you know, this is what I know, you know. Mind you, he's playing in seasons. Seasons may be different, and as soon as you put that seasons mod on, things change. Lots of things change. So maybe with seasons on, it's not as bad. I don't know. You know, I wouldn't like to say it is. I wouldn't like to say it isn't. I don't know, but I'm gonna let him know. I am gonna let him know that what I know is that you're not gonna get, to my knowledge, you're not gonna get as much chaff from barley as you would corn, and you might break even. You might actually lose some money. You may make a little bit if the silage price is really good, but I don't know if that alters it with seasons, because I haven't done a barley silage or any other grain silage in a long time, way over a year, way over a year and a half maybe. Who knows? It was the last time I did a silage out of anything, and I only ever did it the once because you just don't make your money back. You know, well, the amount I pay for seed by the time I've pulled it, put it in there, got it down, you know, covered it, blanketed it, and the next day when it was ready, you know, the silage price wasn't bad, it was standard, but I lost a little bit. I actually lost a little bit of money because I didn't do it out of corn. Corn, you get way more silage. You have much more to sell. So even if the price is down a little bit, you're still going to make something because you have that much more silage. You know, one field of silage gives you the equivalent. One field of corn gives you the equivalent silage. One field of barley, wheat, canola, soybean is going to give you about the equivalent of half of that field in silage, which is not a lot for the amount of seed you're putting down. I mean, if you put your seed down, you figure out what it's costing you for your seed, and then you do the jobs, you put it down, and then you take it up, figure out your gas money if you want to. It's not going to take that much gas, depending on the size of your field, but you figure out your gas money, and then the price that you're going to sell it for, and once you sold it, yeah, you know, price is going to be down. Okay, we do have jobs on this. We've got number 15. But yeah, so as of right this second, that's all I have for you. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you don't like it, leave a dislike. You know, that's fine. Gives me some scope of what's going on, what I need to do, if I need to change anything, whatever. You want to leave a message about anything, if you want to join me in a multiplayer, let me know. If you want to select what farm I play next, let me know. Otherwise, guys, unless I see you later, which I don't know, as it's like nearly 11:15 here right now, I don't know if I will see you later tonight, early hours of the morning. If not, it will probably, I'm going to try and do like a 7-8 o'clock stream, somewhere around there. I'm going to start it. Hopefully I'll see some of you then. Hopefully I'll have people to talk to, maybe. Otherwise I'll just be off on one of my little tangents again, you know. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, share, don't steal, and remember guys, if all else fails, carry on farming.